We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll run on first down. Finley. Ooh, the juke. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play, and it's 3rd and short. But you look at this Bronco defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Again, Herbert. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers.
Good play call.
Josh Palmer with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra
good play call.
By Dicker, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now an option play on second down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Inside handoff, Henry. Nice little juke. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. On fourth down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Up the middle they go. Finley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Wow, wide open.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Trey McBride from 13 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
He just got a lot of weapons.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They begin with Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to...
Derrick Henry all alone. Well, he's going to be takes it inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Get in the end zone. Three.
Again, it's Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Broncos at 9-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He dumps it off for Henry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Henry running right, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The Charger drive about to get going. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2.
I thought he was going to go outside. Good play call.
Right now, they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. Finley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to pull it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling.
19 driver, 19 driver.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there and end up making the play.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Cougar 19. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 60 Bobcats, 60. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the first down, but he climbs up paying for it pretty good. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go now.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Looks for the extra point. That is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
He held on to it. Good shit.
Just how much they trust their guys.
He ain't got no more timeouts.
If they decide to take a shot.
First down, Chargers.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. Oh, he's brought down.
I didn't get a good press on him.
Timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Wow.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Go, League, go!
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's got some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So that's what that elbow approach was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Check, smash. Check, smash. Hey, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left.
Yeah. Smart.
But can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Mikey, 18. Mustang, 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. He stayed with him. Smart. I was dead to rights.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right.
Got him.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
Listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with.
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Lots of look to add the extra point. And the kick.
Hell yeah, he took me out.
Flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What do I want to do against him?
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll keep it on the ground.
That was a major tackle.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I would dare say that these guys would like to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. For the last one, man, That's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first.
That's his one fake for the game, so.
Go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Quick throw here to Johnston.
I was trying to get there. They put me on the wrong person.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
Oh, I was there.
After the catch.
Damn, Baron.
Nice yardage.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there.
He finna try to come back to it.
Second down. Herbert. He's got this to Williams.
Good shit.
Touchdown, LA. Mike Williams.
He got his one fake in for the game.
And the Chargers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I already know what he about to do.
Mims in motion left. On the counter, it's Henry. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street, street.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's
Probably face mask. Hold him.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Got the guy doggone blocking aggressive on. I fucking forgot about that.
Here we go, Jack.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he will slide down.
Back to back. I know.
This may be all for naught.
I know. Shit. Because the darn thing was on. I didn't think they was going to hit me on back-to-back plays.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6.
79 Broncos. 6
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 168 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all game long.
Oh, that's one that warmed the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
77 Wolf. Unlock line. Unlock line. Hurt.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times...
Oh, that's an overthrow.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and the Chargers are going to have it here.
Wow.
As they'll start at their own 20.
Bad throw cost me, man. God, dog. Good read because he was there. It was just a bad throw.
Forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards.
Bad overthrow, man. Fucking pressure. Nothing I can do.
It's easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they
I hate that, man.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it
Field goal time.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly
It's 4th and 4, but it might be like 4th quarter. He finna try to go for it. It wouldn't surprise me if he would try to break the rules. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, to do what he want to do.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert.
And he overthrew it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. He gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Alert! Alert! Hey, check that. Street.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Great run.
He'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5.
Great run.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
19 light. Take it to him. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes his beat
Smart.
to 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He finna blow it up.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
I don't know how I got it out of there.
47 this time. 182 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go.
Cause he bailing back. He trying to cover them corners. Just hit the underneath. We got a play coming.
Charge your territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Bronco 80.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a
Let's see what he's doing. If we're going to have time to do what we need to do, or we're going to stay. I got to just figure out what he's doing.
Here's second down.
19 Tiger.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides.
Who is he on?
Inches.
Who is he on? Is he on number 9? Nope.
Complete into the right flank. And he will have the Broncos first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Second and 6 coming up.
Warriors 17.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put.
He got to score a touchdown. He got all 3 timeouts though. We got to make a play, ladies and gentlemen. We got to make a play.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25.
Good shit. The blitz didn't get home.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Good shit. Good play call.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert gonna throw. And he's got
wow.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Good throw, man.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football.
13 seconds. I can get in field goal range.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
I can get in field goal range.
Some late heroics. They're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
I can get in field goal range. I got enough time for 2 plays. I can get in field goal range.
Now as he'll send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
If I get the time.
Here's 1st and 10.
Check smash. 18, run, 18.
I need X.
Back to throw. Looking for right, and he finds him. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the
square.
Back to throw.
Oh! Oh, it was a perfect play call.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
God damn.
This defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill.
Do I have to win with me? That was the perfect play call. He just didn't stay his feet in.
Now the Chargers will use the second.
His feet stay in. I'm in field goal range.
Two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
If I don't have to win, I'm calling a timeout.
Big play. Keep it going. Take it to him. Thomas now.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this is good.
Let's go!
Yes, there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough there. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
I'm the best kicker in this league.
We had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game.
Let's try to get him up out of here.
Or don't score, the other team gets a
Let's try to get him up out of here.
After both teams get a possession, then
hell of a job.
First team to score.
Hell of a job.
So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime.
Run that bitch.
Catch called for and taken. So the ball brought up to the 25 to begin this overtime session.
I love it, man. I love it. 65-yard field goal with the wind blowing to the right.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, Alan Doctor is setting on the offense coordinator's play sheet. He's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Clear out.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
If the blocking holds up, I got him.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open.
This could be the play. This could be the game right here.
7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Pick. Every fucking time, man. Every fucking time. I can't never throw that route. I can't never throw the route. He throwing it way over there. The dude is on the left.
When you get the ball first in overtime, you're thinking to yourself, nothing less than a field goal, but you really want the touchdown. You don't want to put the onus on your defense to try and hold. In this case, they put it on them anyway, but at least they were aggressive, trying to get the score that would have ended the game.
This out quickly to Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to McBride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside.
I just can't get that fucking route, man.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, Wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Good game, man.
He is in for the score.
He had to use all his money plays to win that game.
As they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a